Transform your life, transform your future. It's Transformation Tuesday. It's Transformation Tuesday. Well, what's up? What's up? It's the last Tuesday of the month. And this season, we are going to come to you with absolute randomness on the last Tuesday of the month. So here's my absolute randomness for the last Tuesday of the month. I was absolutely sick of Trump and his wall and the R. Kelly series. Absolutely random. Okay, so let me tell you what I was frustrated with. I was frustrated with both of those individuals who probably should have got help, mental health help, long time ago so that they wouldn't hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. So if I say anything to you today, I want to say that you must go get some help when you're hurt, when you're sad, when you're depressed, when you're angry, when you're frustrated, when you have anxiety. Go get help. That's Transformation Tuesday. Follow me on YouTube to hear more about these two individuals that were absolutely ridiculous. So this is what I think. Absolute randomness of my frustration. I was tired of the ridiculousness of Trump and this dang on wall. He rather hurt people. He rather take money away from people. And he rather just be ignorant in some cases and hurt people so that they won't be able to get checks or they won't even be able to get money or work so that they can provide for their families just so he can have a wall. Absolutely ridiculous. I want to tell you why it's ridiculous. Because he did not care about people who had medical conditions, who had house payments, car payments, nothing. He didn't care about those people hurting. He simply said, oh, they are invested in what I want to do. Nobody was invested in that wall to sacrifice their lives, to sacrifice their homes, to sacrifice their health. Are you freaking serious? So this is absolutely ridiculous to me because he is the president of the United States. And the president of the United States is supposed to be for the people, not for themselves. His absolute selfishness caused people to hurt, caused people to go down, caused people to be sick, caused jobs and people to make money go out the window. All of it went out the window. It was absolutely ridiculous. As it relates to him, I have dismissed him in my mind as the president. I just ignore the fact that he's the president, and I just can't wait until we vote again. We need a new president who cares about the people. Absolutely ridiculous. R. Kelly, absolutely. I was so sick of the stories. I did listen in because I wanted to know the baseline. I know he didn't admit to anything, but what I will say is this. Is that if any point he did something wrong, he should get a consequence. He definitely should get a consequence because he was an adult. And some people say, well, where were their parents? I understand all of that. But the fact of the matter is he had a whole bunch of people around him that could have stopped him. He needed to go get help a long time ago when he suffered his trauma in his life, his sexual trauma in his life, which of course he's never confirmed any of these stories. But I want to say it's absolutely ridiculous that we in America have to deal with things like this, harm against children, abuse. I have to deal with it every day at work. I have to deal with children being abused and in the system in my job on a day-to-day basis. So my heart went out to each and every one of those young girls. And I understand that their lives were totally destroyed. Just think, some people don't even have to deal with sexual abuse or abuse, and they go off and destroy their lives. So just imagine these girls who had goals and dreams, how their lives were destroyed because they trusted someone to build them up and to encourage them and help them get to the next level. I want to say to parents, we have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to our children. We have to make sure they're in safe places with safe people. I'm very particular about who my children are around. But you know what I have to say is this. We have to be alert all the way around because our children have social media and they're on these phones and they have all this stuff coming at them all the time. So it's hard for them to make good decisions. So we have to be very supportive of good decision making and setting limits and boundaries and protecting our children because this world is a crazy world and Satan's out to get any and everybody he can. So I want to say it was absolutely ridiculous that all these people could have been aware of what was going on with R. Kelly and these girls and nobody stopped it. I want to say before I leave off today, I think both of these individuals, Trump, R. Kelly, both of them needed some type of help early on in their lives because they were simply selfish, simply focused on their own needs and their own goals, and they hurt a lot of people. Remember, hurt people hurt people. So if you need help, go get help now and don't do things that become absolutely ridiculous. Today was absolute randomness. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Happy Transformation Tuesday. Smooches, mwah, and I'm out.